All right, friends, this is going to be an interesting video. Why, you may say? Well, I just got back from Birmingham, Alabama with the company Rustic Mountain Overland, which was pretty fun. But along the journey getting back, I came down with this nasty cold that has been kicking my tail end all week. This is the first video or first opportunity that I've had all week to be able to shoot a video. I've had a fever of over 102, well actually it was 102.1 at the high point, and so I'm basically back down to normal, but I have this nasty cough that sneaks up on me, and I've been coughing up stuff that belong in like a UFO movie. But that actually sounds pretty cool. No, actually it doesn't. It sounds kind of gross. But anyways, we're going to give this video a go here. So friends, this is going to be another, not a canvas print review. This is, actually I know what this is. This is a metal print review that we're going to be doing here. Now, this is coming from Artbeat Studios. Now, many of you know if you watch this channel long enough, I've done plenty of reviews on this company here. But as soon as I crack this thing open, I'm going to share with you why we're doing a review, or what this print is actually for. Now, this being a metal print review, or I'm sorry, a metal print, we've done plenty of metal prints from Artbeat Studios, but I'm not going to waste the opportunity to share with you another one. So again, if this is the first time that you've watched one of our videos, let me give you a quick little rundown. So we do these open boxes like this, these reviews, so because many of you are going to Google typing in best canvas print, best metal print, best acrylic print. You find some websites out there that fill you full of a list of print or companies that they say are the best companies in the respected areas. Unfortunately, these are affiliate lists, and they never even touch the print from those respected companies. So we do things a little bit different. I'm going to crack open this box here, and we're going to take a look at this print, and I'm going to share with you what I like, don't like, if this drawer closes. What I don't like. You may agree, you may not, but ultimately at the end of the day, if you go out there and spend your hard-earned money on a metal print from Artbeat Studios, you know what your dollar is going to get you. So let's crack this thing open. Anyways, Alabama was a lot of fun. Oh, I almost sounded Alabama. I almost got a little twang with that there. I think between my voice being jacked up and trying to get a little twang there. That sounded pretty interesting. But it was hot. It was humid. It was a good time out there. Had an awesome time. The hospitality of the folks out there was absolutely amazing. All right, so you may recall a couple weeks ago we did a review from Artbeat Studios on an acrylic print. Recognize this packaging? So it's packaged pretty much the same. The box, yeah, the box is all right. But the magic is, okay, these are large bubble pops, which is going to protect this print here very well, but not as much as what I'm going to show you here in a moment. Again, many of you that have seen these videos before, you might want to jump over this because I'm going to share the same thing. And many of you like, hey, well, I don't care about this shipping. Well, okay, fast forward into the video a little bit. I'm going to share with people that are just getting involved in it and the reason why they need to know why the packaging is so important, or the shipping side of it. So the box is pretty much straightforward, but that's not the magic sauce for this.
I want some fancy sauce.
This is the magic sauce. And the reason why you want your print, or why I point out the packaging of it, is if a print is coming to you and it's not properly packaged and so forth, and if you've watched plenty of these shows, you know there's been plenty of cases where prints are just sliding around. And it's more so important with the canvas prints because as it's shimming around, it starts getting kind of white dots over the high points inside the package, especially the longer that it's in transit and so forth. These sort of packaging I absolutely love. Now, as you can see, with this being taped in here, this is going to take side impact. You have the big bubble wrap on the back that's going to take any sort of, within reason, impacts on the back, and it feels like the frame is right here, so the print is actually facing down here. And if you look, this is that same like 3/8 thick, dang it, I forgot that I still need this, 3/8 thick cardboard. So anyway, that's that. These guys always do a fantastic job with their packaging. I still need that some. Boom. All right. So let's crack this open. We can see there's quite a bit of tape on here. And then we have we have this foam going around the print. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Team effort, we did it.
Well, took you long enough.
All right, whatever. So, you recognize this one? Now, I'm not going to get into it today, but here is the acrylic version of this. And again, here's this one. Now, the reason why I ordered both these prints, same size, one in acrylic, one in metal, is to address one of the common questions that we've been seeing more and more this year. Many of you have been asking us, what is the difference between a metal print and acrylic print? Which one do we recommend, and so forth. So in a subsequent video that we're going to have probably in a couple weeks or so, we're going to address the pros and cons to a metal print, and then we're going to show the pros and cons to a acrylic print. And that will help educate you a little bit further in terms of the next time you're ordering a print, which do you want to go for? Do you want to go metal? Do you want to go acrylic? So, back onto this metal print here. Now, the first thing I'm going to be doing here is, now again, this is a stock image, so this is not my image, this is a stock image that we use. And this was done for a specific reason. As I pointed out during the acrylic video there are some vibrant colors in here. There's some large areas, and large areas are important because if a company's print head is not cleaned properly, calibrated properly, in the larger areas, you can get some wonkiness that will take place, and it's usually easier to see it in the larger. Man, the color on this is just absolutely lifelike. I'm so tempted to grab that acrylic print and go back and forth, but we're going to say that to the other video. But this is absolutely phenomenal. And so now what I'm looking for right now, as usual, I'm looking for noise. I'm looking at sharpness. I'm basically looking for anything that I can gripe about, or things that I like about it. And what I can say is the colors are absolutely vibrant. The sharpness is actually spot on. And the detail, which kind of falls into that whole sharpness category, is just really, yeah, this is a home run here. Now, as I don't forget who the last metal print that we did, but as I ran my fingers around the outside, I was sharing with you the reason why we do this is we've had metal prints where it will come through and it's almost like a saw edge. And so this is really well done. The frame on these guys never skip a beat though. So I pointed out a little while back that when you have a metal print like this, or metal frame rather, if you have a wood frame, wood frames are, if your jig is off and you kind of screw up the miter edge, it's forgiving because you can sand it and make it fit. Metal, while you can still sand it, it's not as forgiving. So to get it really nailed down like this is a little bit more challenging with a metal frame. Now, of course, these guys always send out. It was funny, last time I did this shot here, I think I hit the light. Let's see round two. I'm not gonna make the same mistake. I'm not gonna lie, I seriously made it off the wall. Okay, anyways, back on this. You have mounting hardware in here that includes a spirit level, the bracket for the wall, and they include a couple screws that look like they could pull out a tree. I don't know how they'd pull out a tree, but I'm basically saying they are some serious screws. Back of the frame here, this looks absolutely fantastic. Let's take a look at the frame and see. Okay, 2 7/8, 2 7/8. This is actually not 2 7/8, it's 2 15/16 is where we're at here. And it is on the money all the way around. And again, even if it was off like a 1/16 or a 1/8 of an inch, you're not going to notice it because when it's up on the wall, yeah, it's hidden. But again, I point out literally A to Z. So again, I want you to be fully educated and aware of what your dollar is going to get you if you order a print from regardless who we are talking about. Just realizing I'm being very wavy with my hands there. These guys do I'm always impressed with the prints that these guys put out. The frame is fantastic, and obviously that bracket there sits right underneath there. So technically, in all reality, you can either mount it like this or like this, but obviously this is a landscape oriented photo. So let's take a look at the scorecard for this Artbeat print. All right, friends, and there you go. This has been another metal print review from Artbeat Studios. As I shared with you, we've seen on this channel, we've seen a few metal print reviews from Artbeat Studios, but the premise behind this particular one is so therefore we can do, again, that comparison to address acrylic versus metal with you guys. So in the oncoming weeks, you'll see these prints coming back up, and of course, we're going to address that very topic, talking about pros and cons to an acrylic print and talking about the pros and cons to a metal print. Can you guess what they are? Leave a comment down below. But friends, that is all I have here for you today. So I'm going to be shutting out the camera. So surprise, I actually made it through this video without having a cough attack, which is fantastic. But anyways, I'm going to be shutting off the cameras. You get out there, stay healthy, and take your best shot.